Well, good afternoon YouTube, and this is going to be another video on my 98 Honda Civic LX. And I figured it was about time I did a video on it after about 6 months ago of having done my last video on this car. So the reason I wanted to do one now is because, well, the paint job on this car here has been redone, which is about 6 months ago, by Mako. Anyway, a little overview on this car real quick before I get into it. It is a 98 4-door sedan Honda Civic LX. It's got the 1.6 liter non-VTEC single overhead cam D16Y7. Produces about 103 horsepower and 106 foot-pounds of torque. If you guys remember in my last video here, the paint job was peeling off and looked all faded and crappy, and had some scratches here on the doors and on the hood over here, as well as the passenger doors. Sorry about that. I get quite a bit of road noise out here where I live. But yeah, had some scratches on the passenger doors as well. Also had some dings on here that you guys saw in my last video. Like, for example, this one right here, which is still there as you guys can tell. Also had a minor ding right here on the bumper too as well. And but all in all, it's been nicely done. I'm super happy with Mako for what they did. I meant to do a video on this right after I picked it back up from Mako, picked up this car from Mako, but just didn't get to it as usual. But I figured now it was about time I did one. So here I am doing one. Yeah, what they did here. So what the guys at Mako did was they masked the headlights. Well, actually they masked the windshield and windows. They also took out the headlights and taillights so that no overspray would get on them, which I think is real smart. If you're gonna do a paint job like this, you have to do that. Because you don't want to get overspray on both of your headlights and taillights. That would not be good at all. No more door scratches or hood scratches, and no more peeling clear coat, which is really nice actually. You guys can tell how nice it looks by the reflection off the tree over there and on the rooftop and everything else, and really clean too. I actually just washed this car about 20 minutes ago, so it really shows real well here. So yeah, I just thought you guys can tell, you know, there's no rust, which is nice, and yeah, there are still some things here and there. Like, for example, there's one right over here on the rear passenger door, and also a crease right here that I also happened to find right after I picked up this car from Mako, and a couple dings on the door right on this passenger door right here. As you guys could see here. Those are just what I happened to find after I picked up this car, but which is kind of a disappointment, but it's all minor. All in all, this body's pretty straight here for the most part. And I also have a car cover for it right now that I bought from Walmart for $43. It's actually in the shed right now, right over there. I'm about to put it on just as soon as I get done doing this video. Yeah, and what Mako did was, first of all, they did the prep work themselves, and they sanded down the paint job to bare metal and primed it, and painted it, and spray painted it. You guys can tell it's the factory color as it was in the last video, which is super smart to do. To have your car painted in the same factory color as it was. I think it's smart because not only does it look good on the car, but it's also not as messy as it would be if you had a different paint color put on here. I did go to a different place over here in Lebanon and to see how much they would charge for doing a paint job, and they wanted $5,000 to $6,000 for it, and I was like, no, absolutely not. So then me and my dad, we went down to Mako and to see how much they would charge, and they said to like $100 to $1,500, and we thought it was well worth it because it's pretty cheap for Mako to do so, do a job. And so we decided to go with Mako, and they did a really nice job. I'm very super pleased with them. Very super pleased. Okay, so just to light up to you guys about that. After 6 months of not getting around to doing a video. So if you guys are looking to have your car repainted and don't know which place to go to that can do it for a reasonable price, Mako is the one I would highly recommend going to, because they do a nice job and they do it well. So, anyways, thanks for watching and have a nice day.